It's been 7 years since Jessica Figueroa competed on Survivor Season 33, Millennials vs. Gen X, and now she's finally returned to reality TV on Squid Game, the challenge. But despite the fun Easter egg that she's Player 033 on Netflix's new Squid Game reality show, her past experience on Survivor is never actually mentioned on screen. But that doesn't bother Figgy. In fact, she's more than glad that she got to showcase who she is now, 7 years after a failed showmance led to her being the sixth person voted off the island. But how does she feel about her Squid Game, the challenge experience ending because of a game of Battleship? And what was it like playing red light, green light for more than 7 hours? Below, Figgy details all that and more behind-the-scenes secrets from her time on Squid Game, the challenge. Jessica Figueroa, one of my fiancé's coworkers, sent me, "You should apply for this show." I was like, maybe I should. I love the series. I am pretty impatient. I reached out to my fiancé, should I apply for the show? And didn't hear back from him in time. So I sent in a 60-second video, and I was like, too late. I sent it in. Didn't think twice about it, and I didn't put too much effort into it either. And now I'm here. Had you applied for other reality shows after Survivor? Or was this your first foray back into reality TV? This is the first one. It's been 7 years. It reminds me of the gif with the Titanic old lady that says, "It's been 84 years. So what made Squid Game, the challenge, the show to break your reality TV hiatus? I loved everything about Squid Game. I was really captivated by how well the series was produced, and once I heard that the show was going to be turned into the biggest game show ever, I was like, this sounds like the ultimate game show. I thought it was Survivor, but wait a second, there's Squid Game, the challenge, so I just had to apply because I'm super competitive. And when they say you're immersed into it, I was literally waiting for the actors to come out because that's how real it felt. It was just such a surreal experience and a true once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How did your time on Survivor prepare you for this experience? My paranoia levels were super low. I was much more chill going into this experience. But they're so different. Survivor helped me mentally prepare because any time you compete on a show for the first time, you do have the jitters and you have all the butterflies, and those were real for me, but I came in more confident this time, and that was really awesome. Were you worried people would recognize you from Survivor and use that against you in this game? Or were you hoping people would recognize you? I didn't know if having competed on another show would hurt me or if it would help me, and I was nervous. I was recognized at the beginning, red light, green light hadn't even started, but it was positive interactions. But definitely in the dorms I could feel a subtle shift in certain players feeling like she was on another show, and it seemed more threatening. Overall, I think it was a very positive reaction, because people knew that I was there to play the game, and I was strategic, so they wanted to have conversations with me. There was a lot of tea time with me. People would come to me with information, and it ended up being a very good thing. Who was the first person to recognize you? The first player to recognize who I was Dash, player 141. He instantly came up to me and was like, "Oh my gosh, you're Figgy from Survivor." I was like, what do I do? Do I say yes? I just was like, yeah, hey, and just went with it. From there it spread like wildfire, not necessarily from Dash. I told some people about that experience so they had someone to come to in the dorms if they needed to have a conversation or just someone to talk to. They were like, "You're the girl from Survivor. You're the one I've been hearing about." And I was like, hopefully you've heard good things.